Hey guys, this is Apothecon Crazy, and you've tuned in to episode 2 of Maxis Radio. And today, again, I got with me my co-host, RPG Panda. Go ahead and say hello, Panda.
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is RPG Panda.
So, today, on episode 2, we're going to be talking about the most recent leaks, or supposed leaks, of DLC 4 for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Probably the most interesting part to start out with is the location. The leak says that the name of the map is called Das House, and it starts outside the house of Eddie and Samantha. So I think that sounds like it would be pretty legit. That sounds pretty cool. I've been kind of speculating about that. Also, that it says it would be in the midst of the Great Fight of Primus. I also speculated about that. I predicted that a while ago. That would be pretty awesome. What do you think, Panda?
That's a really interesting idea, honestly. I don't know if they're gonna name it Das House, but I mean, it could very well be the name.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Das House doesn't really seem like a name that they would give, knowing Treyarch.
Mhm.
Um, I think not only would it be like in the fight of Primus and also the house, but maybe I think they're gonna do something with the forest too.
Right. Well, I think the force is gonna be like you teleport to the force, and it's gonna be like pack a punch, and the house is probably gonna be like in the force or something. You're gonna be like in the house pack a punching, like Kino de Torrent, where you like teleport to Samantha's room for a second sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think it's gonna be.
That's pretty interesting. I thought kind of the same thing. You would go to the forest for Pack Punch, but I thought it was gonna be. I think it kind of might be a little bit like Moon. I know we talked about this in the last episode. I said that you may start in one place and then teleport to another place, like you did in Moon. And I think that
Hmm.
you're gonna start in the forest, and maybe the Pack Punch is like in the back of the forest, and you have to run through the forest to get to the house, and then from the house you can teleport to the deserty area of the Great Fight of Primus.
Yeah, I think it might not be like the first thing I said. It might actually just be like we're surrounded by the forest, or we might teleport to the forest, and we might be like in Egypt because we really don't know where exactly we're going. But it's gonna be interesting what Treyarch's gonna do.
Yeah, I really can't wait to see what's going on with their last map. They really gotta knock it out of the park here.
Hmm.
I can't wait to see the next sentence if it comes true. The next sentence says that you're gonna see a bunch of different zombie bosses come back, like meatballs, margwas, parasites, dragons, giant robots, etc. And he says you're gonna see multiple bosses from past zombies maps in the map. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that wouldn't be very accurate. I think that part could probably be fake. Maybe we see Margwas come back and meatballs and parasites. That could definitely be a possibility, but I doubt like giant robots or thrashers, maybe dragons. What do you think?
I think that we're gonna be seeing the Margwas, the parasites, the meatballs, and all that. I don't really know how I feel about the fact that a Panzer might come back or a Thrasher. I
Yeah,
really
same.
doubt that we're gonna have a Thrasher come back though. Um, and like the guy said that we're gonna have like mixed rounds, like where there's gonna be a Marva that spawns in, and maybe a Panzer will spawn in. And if you don't kill or like hurt one at all, and you kill the other, then the other one becomes on your side. Like he comes to your side and helps you out. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't really think that's legit.
I think maybe something like that could be real in a sense because we know that in Zetsubo no Shima you could make a friendly Thrasher, so it wouldn't be the first time that they let you have a friendly zombie boss. I mean, Zetsubo was kind of the first map to introduce something like that, and I doubt it would be the last.
Yeah, but like I don't think it's gonna be like that easy. Like you just kill another one. Like just killing a Margor or just killing a Panzer isn't really too difficult. So I don't think maybe it is something like that, but you also have to like do something else in order to get them on your side. Like you have to infect them with some kind of element 115 special, I don't know, element or something in order to put them on your side. But I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense, especially because we know ever since Shadows of Evil on Black Ops 3 Zombies has never been kind to us with doing anything. It's always a pain in the ass to get something.
Yeah.
I mean, even turning the power on is a pain now, which I guess isn't too bad because I like the idea of having to work for all of this stuff. But I mean, it is still a pain.
Mhm.
Now, the next part, I really don't know what to think of this. Could be true, it could not be, but I really don't think so. It says there's multiple wonder weapons, and there's a mystery box just for the wonder weapons that cost 10,000 points. I really don't think that that's a thing. I mean, spinning the box and then you get like the Apothicon Servant or you get the KT4 or something. I just don't get it.
Yeah, me too. I told you about that. Like, I didn't really think that was legit, but
Yeah.
if you take it on the other side, maybe like switch sides, for example, and you think about it, like you're trying to defend that it is legit. So what if it is kind of like the mystery box, but it looks different? It looks a lot different. Like it looks kind of like the Origins mystery box, and what if it kind of looks like that? And I think you're gonna have to do like some special steps in order to do that. But I don't really know how I feel about a mystery box for just wonder weapons. I think they could just go all out and just do it, just like fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna do that. But I really doubt they're gonna do that. I think you're gonna need to do like an Easter egg to get each weapon, and I think that'd be a lot more fun instead of just like spinning a box 10,000 points. Hurrah! You get a wonder weapon. It'd be a lot more fun just to build it.
Yeah, same. Let's like you said, let's pretend we're defending it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So in the mindset of Treyarch right now, I'm gonna think. Let's say like you do maybe part of the Easter egg, and then part of that Easter egg requires you to use a previous made wonder weapon from some previous map, and then it gives you the box, and you have to spin the box to get that wonder weapon during the Easter egg.
Oh,
I maybe something like that could happen. Thinking in the mindset of Treyarch, that seems like something they could do, but I doubt it's just on the map there for everyone to use.
mm. What do you think about are you trying to say like what if you finish like the Zetsubu no Shima Easter egg and then if you spin the 10,000 point mystery box, you can get the KT4? Or if you finish the Shadows of Evil, you can get Apothicon Servant. Is that what you're trying to say? Because that would be pretty interesting.
You mean in the previous maps?
Yeah, like let's say you finish the Easter egg and you get like that gate worm, then you can that like tells the revelations like when you get that map as well. It like tells the game, hey, they completed the Easter egg. They are allowed to get these types of weapons.
That sounds pretty cool, but that wasn't what I was talking about. Although that is a pretty cool idea, I would actually really like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like in the Easter egg for Revelations, or let's call it DOS House for sake of argument right now. In DOS House, let's during the Easter egg, like let's say you're halfway through the Easter egg, and we know the Apothicon Servant's coming back. That's pretty much confirmed. Jason Blundell has teased that so many times that it's coming back in DOS House. So let's say you need the Apothicon Servant for a part of the Easter egg in DOS House. Like let's say this is the Easter egg, and halfway through you have to upgrade the Apothicon Servant, maybe. So halfway through the Easter egg, when you have those points, you have to spin the box to get that wonder weapon.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really seem that would be real, but I mean, in the mindset of Treyarch, they do like to troll us a lot.
What about the other leaks? Like, what about the other things you want to talk about?
Yeah. So the next part says that there's a new perk. Just wait and see it, and it'll be worth it. I really don't think there's gonna be a new perk, in my opinion. What do you think?
I think they're gonna bring back Tombstone because we saw it in multiplayer cheese. Maybe if we don't get it in that, we're gonna get like extra maps, and that's gonna bring back like the town map or whatever, some Black Ops 2 maps. But on the new perk, what do I think about that? I think we might get one more last good perk because I mean they're not just gonna. I don't think they're gonna leave us with just gobblegums like, oh, screw you guys, gobblegums is what you're gonna get. PhD, the closest thing you're gonna get is danger closest. Like they're gonna have to make this map all out like the best. So I mean they couldn't, but if they don't do that, they're gonna have to do something else in order to make the map amazing.
Yeah, because I saw an interview with Jason Blundell, and he confirmed PhD Flopper is not coming back. That he confirmed that. So
PhD Flopper isn't coming back. But what about PhD Slider?
Well, we have Slaughter Slide. That's his answer.
I hate that.
That's his trolling answer.
No.
Because it does say here, all perks return, even Tombstone and PhD Flopper. So we know PhD Flopper is not coming back. He confirmed that. I mean, unless he's lying to us, to surprise us or something. And maybe who knows? I mean, maybe they could change up the mechanics for Das House. Maybe they could bring back the dolphin diving as a surprise,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not like it's impossible to change the mechanics, but I highly doubt that.
Maybe there are mechanics that we haven't even seen yet.
What do you mean?
Like, the wall running, we had no idea that was going to come to Black Ops 3, and it was a possibility that we're going to have, like, boosting and everything, but what if there are other mechanics that we haven't even seen? Like, I don't know, like, running upside down on a wall, for example. Like, a mechanic we haven't even seen them reveal yet.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. We know in Zetsubo no Shima they definitely brought in a couple new mechanics like coughing and such. It's little, but it's a new mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that could happen. But I highly doubt that because it seems throughout the course of Black Ops 3 they got kind of lazy with the gameplay wise, and they just went all out on story. So, next part, each different character has its own different specialist weapon, and Takio's specialist weapon finally is his katana. So, what do you think?
I think we are going to get the katana, but I think it's going to be like a time attack.
A what?
Like a time attack, like in Goro Krovi.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to do that, but what round do you think you're going to need to get to get the katana?
Probably 20. Probably 20.
Yeah.
Here it says it's his specialist weapon, and that can't be true, because specialist weapon, they're not going to bring a katana as a specialist weapon. That'd be so underpowered as a specialist weapon.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weak as well.
Yeah, I mean, unless you could upgrade his katana and becomes like a flaming katana or something.
I think there's going to be an Easter egg where you can upgrade it.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to have an upgrade to everything that you can use on this map.
Okay, now how many Easter eggs do you think we're going to see on this map?
Oh, God, that's so hard to predict. But knowing Treyarch, it's going to be probably endless. I mean, I could see them going all out on Easter eggs and not even caring about the gameplay, because for anyone who didn't see, Mr. Dalek JD had his interview up on his channel with Jason Blundell, and they talked about DLC 4 a little bit, and he says that we probably won't get one cipher on Das House, which that's crazy. And then there's also the Easter eggs that are like actual legit doing things. So I think maybe that we'll find ciphers, and it'll probably take us years and years to decode them, and then we'll probably have a couple actual Easter eggs that take years and years to get to.
I think they're gonna put 115 Easter eggs.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that's definitely something that they could probably do.
Anything else that the guy said about the leaks?
Yeah, there's we're only halfway through his leaks.
Okay.
So the staffs return bigger and better than ever with brand new elemental upgrades and some new features packed into the ancient weapon. So staffs returning. What do you think? I
doubt we're gonna be able to use the staffs. I think we're gonna see the way I see it is we're not going to be able to use the staffs. We're going to see the staffs. That's what Jason Blundell said. Because Mr. Dog JD said, are we going to see the staffs in DLC 4? And he just said, yeah, we're definitely going to see them. Yeah. We're going to see them probably, but we're not going to be able to use them. I think that's when the Wonder Weapon box comes into play. That each player, you're probably going to need a 4-player Easter egg that's going to be involved. And you get each weapon. A Popping Servant, KT4, a bow or something, and maybe the Reagan Mark III or something like that. I think they might do that. And when we're doing like the Easter egg, we're gonna see our characters themselves. Like we're not gonna be wearing what they were wearing in the premise poster, but I think we're gonna see like them up on like this mound or something, and we're gonna see our own players, like their own selves, is what I'm trying to say, and they're going to be like holding the staffs up high or something, and eventually they're going to like die, and they're actually maybe bad or something. I don't know. I never told anyone this, but I'm thinking that if premise will fail, it's actually good, and it's not bad because they actually might be the evil ones.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good theory, because we know they're probably going to pull some kind of twist on this map.
Yeah, so I think that's the twist. Like, they're going to make us think, like, oh no, Richthofen and Takio, all the characters, they're going to fail. But that's probably good because they're probably trying to, like, release this darkness, and Richthofen's actually trying to help. And Dr. Monty's the evil one or something like that.
Yeah. I think Stavs may return. I think I have it in my brain as a 50-50 chance of them returning, like actually usable, because I'm gonna stand by what I've said for months now. I think Stavs are gonna return, and we'll be able to use them, but not as a weapon like we did in Origins. I think that we're gonna be able to get them for the Easter egg, and they'll be there for a step, maybe 2, and then it takes it away.
Interesting.
The next part, there's no new zombies boss, but the blending universes cause multiple bosses. So yeah, we already talked about that. That sounds about right. No new zombies boss. We didn't really talk about the no new zombies boss. I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The Pack Punch is in a very familiar bunker, Nocturne Totten. What do you think? I don't even know what to think about that. I really don't. That's like, is this guy high or?
There was never a Pack a Punch in Nocturne Totten. So,
right.
I don't know why they put it in there. Like, oh guys, remember when this Pack a Punch was in here? Oh yeah, we all remember.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is the blending universes, and the Pack a Punch gets like stuck in the wall of Nocturne Totten, but I don't think so. I mean, this guy must be high for him to think that we'll believe that.
Yeah. If they do that, it's probably gonna be kind of like Transit, where you go pick up a jet gun piece. I'm pretty sure, and but it's like pack a punches and knock dirt on. But like that'd be kind of dumb. Like they need to like make pack a punch like the Holy Grail, like make it look cool. And I think they're gonna put like in the center of the map, and maybe the house is gonna be in the center of the map, and you go into the map from the center. Whatever, something like that.
I think that Nocturne Ton will make a return, just definitely not as the Pack-a-Punch. But,
Yeah.
who knows?
What if the spawn is in Nocturne Ton and you have to like leave somehow?
That'd actually be pretty cool, but I don't think so. But that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, next part, the tank returns and has mounted MG-42s on it to fend off the zombie horde. Like, what? Like, is he talking about the tank from Origins?
Yes.
Maybe? Because Jason has said that this correlates to Origins a lot, so maybe. But I don't understand. I don't think so, because the tank was pretty much only there for the Easter egg, and then you could use it whenever you wanted, but it was mainly there for the Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think it's gonna come back, but I mean, who uses the MG-42 mounted? Like, who uses that? No one uses that. Who spends 1,000 points just to use it and then die?
Right. Multiple characters from past maps will have cameos. That's definitely, yeah, I think that's gonna happen, definitely. Especially Weasel from Mob of the Dead, maybe, probably even the Transit crew, because we know that the Blood Vials, they belong to them. So definitely, Weasel, maybe the Transit crew. What do you think?
Yeah. I think, they're gonna probably see the Mob of the Dead plane, like, on the ground somewhere where we can, like, see it clearly, and we're probably gonna be able to, like, see it, like, clearly. It's gonna be, like, somewhere on the ground where we can see it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're gonna see Leroy, and we're gonna be able to ride on his back, and we're gonna smack that. I'm just kidding, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see Leroy.
You never know. So, that pretty much ends where he talks about Das House. And then it says, Revelations is not the name of the map, obviously. It's the name of the Zombies map pack. Features remasters of all the World at War and Black Ops 1 maps. They're not just basic remasters, but the quality of the Giant from Derice.
And you see, that's where I don't agree with them. I don't think the DLC 4 map pack is going to be called Revelations. It might be, but I disagree with that, because Origins, it had like that font. You know that font where, what is it? It looks like Origins,
Yeah.
That font, and it has like that cool texture.
Mm-hmm.
And then Revelations has the same exact thing. So why would they make a map pack with the font for like a zombies map, like the texture of a zombies map? Why would they do that? I think it's just going to be, the map name is going to be called the Revelations. There's Origins, Revelations,
Yeah.
I don't agree with that part. I think it's going to be the map name.
I think that we will see some remasters, just not in this DLC 4, because for anyone who didn't see, there was an update on PS4, not on anything else yet so far, but on PS4 the maps have shifted. They've shifted the placement and the layout of how the maps look on the leaderboards, and it just doesn't make sense the way it's put, because DLC 4 Zombies map is going to be all alone. It's going to be all by itself. So that doesn't make any sense, because it looked pretty the way it was before, and they just changed it. So the only way that it would work out the way they have the layout now is if there's more Zombies maps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we're gonna see remasters, definitely.
Yeah,
not.
I made a video on
DLC
like
4.
Resurrection 2.0, and I like made another video about like all the best proof I could find on Moon coming back, and I'm pretty damn sure we're gonna have Moon coming back.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. There's so many teases at that. So that pretty much ties up all of the leak that this guy on Reddit said. But there was a recent leak yesterday, for anyone who didn't see, that Margwas definitely are coming back.
Oh yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, all the coding is there to have the Margwas come back in DLC 4. So that's nice. We definitely know for sure that they're coming back. And there was also coding, which is really interesting for, spoiler alert, for anyone who doesn't want to know, Takeo will be showing up as a child. So...
Wait, what?
Yeah, did you not see that?
Oh, I saw that.
Okay.
I think we're gonna see like all the characters as little kids, and it's gonna be like a cutscene in the house, and the house is gonna burn down. They're all gonna die.
How morbid. I think that we'll probably see them all as children too. But it's just interesting to see that the only child coding there is Takeo. I thought that was really interesting that the only coding in there for a child is Takeo. That's it.
I think it's because they're racist. I don't know.
So that pretty much sums up everything. I want to talk about one last thing before we end this. You know the multiplayer map Infection, I think it is. With where it's got the map, and then on the side it's like on a 90-degree angle, and it's got the same exact map, and then off to the left you see a house that bears a similar resemblance to the house in the parchment paper from Shadows of Evil. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
So we know that campaign, multiplayer, and zombies have really been strung together a lot in Black Ops 3. And I really think that is the house that we're probably going to see in DLC 4. And I think that to go off what we talked about in the beginning about the forest, running through the forest, getting to the house and stuff, I think it's going to look similar to that. Like the house is going to be off in the distance, and it's going to just be like in the middle of the universe, and it's going to be floating around on a giant piece of land, but not connected to any other land, like the forest or any of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would like really fit in, like where you like teleport to Pac-Man or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that all day yesterday, because that had to be they didn't just put that house to look exactly like the house from Zombies. They didn't do that as just a coincidence. That has to be some sort of teaser for DLC 4.
The forest, maybe.
What?
The forest?
Yeah. Especially, there's also the forest in the background of the map. Now that I think about it. I didn't even think about that. The forest is in the background behind that house. So I think maybe that's what it's going to be like.
I agree.
So that pretty much wraps up episode 2 of Maxis Radio. Thank you for watching, everyone. And if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like, please. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And go ahead and check out RPG Panda. I'll have his channel and his Twitter linked in the description. Go check him out. He has some really cool videos too. So thank you for the help, Panda.
No, thank you.
And we'll see you guys.
See ya.